Thank you.
No, not a compliment. Quick out long for kicker. Psych, you thought he jiggles, he wiggles, and he doubles back, but they're coming to him. Oh, and they're coming quick. Faze up top middle, in the face. Yakinda's probing B. Got his finger a few inches deep, but he's not quite hit the spot. They're going to double back out through the lower tunnels instead. And where was I going with this? Lower, yeah.
If I don't talk, how screwed are you? Twists now. On the catwalk. And it's Rain. Gnarly opener. And that's gnarly with a G.
Gnarly.
Gnarly indeed. Gonna look to assemble a boost. Rain. Ooh. Just a little love tap there.
Oh, he loves tapping, all right. Tapping heads, and he'll back up all the way for the long reaggress. I love the call from Karrigan here, taking all that space back. And so they can situate Twist down in the pit and play for the bomb site. Stop that catwalk. Walk. Step back to the mid to be. Smoke's out. Molly will follow. Smoke, it's not the best. In fact, it might even, that's a decoy. Where did the smoke even go? No, that is a smoke, and it's in the middle of nowhere. Rutro is going to fight their way through CT up A.
Oh, Yakinda's dropped right into the action. Brokey, back of the site, one. Can't find any more. Twists will tap out another. And now we're into a 2-on-3. There's a re-swing at long, and it's James to deal with the USP out in no man's land. He's even going to follow up with another. Now all eyes on Rops in the 1v2. And outsiders tuck in, they count down, they swing on 3. And now they tuck once again. Rops is going to be hard-pressed to get back into this one.
Yeah, with the kit so far, this is a done deal. They know it. They're going to swing together right at the end, and James steals all the glory.
Your name with
he's dead. He died like 100 years ago. I don't know what you want from him.
Well,
it's fine.
Woo! Karrigan Scout King. We all remember yesterday. Yep. We all remember it. Karrigan was trying a whole new thing where it was scout or nothing, baby, and it didn't really work, but it was still a real treat to watch him with the scout.
Oh,
he's got the bomb. He's got the bomb in top mid. Little hinge smoke throwing in for Yakinda.
Yeah, Flitz underneath it. We've seen players recently crouch peeking under this smoke. Karrigan won't let that happen. He's holding on. Reset on long here for outsiders. Are they going to save in round 2 with 3 guns? They certainly could. That's a very outsider call. Money moments for Faze as they get a lot of guns around the arm. I don't know where I was going with it.
Money moments, Rain, the money maker, and it's a bull market, all right. And Rain, he is my bull. Lives in the house with me. Here's Twists back inside of the A site now. No exchange guns with Brokey.
Rain's girlfriend is Harry's wife.
No, that one is not true, Hugo.
Either way, it's outsiders. Don't save now, okay? A couple of scouts in play.
You could make a case for it.
Yeah?
There's always a case to be made.
When James in the server, how else is he going to keep his flawless 5-0 scoreline? Buster looking for guns. Looking for anything.
Welcome to James Lawyer School, where you've always got a case. Incident at work. Whoa. Karrigan's looking to try and deal some incidents to him.
Oh.
Swinging with the scout. More damage. More damage. The nade brings James down to 2.
They should save. This is a save. They should save. It's over. It's done. Oh, forget it. They're all going to die. James won't. James will live until next round. Perhaps.
God, it is peculiar, isn't it? Another one of these saves, right? It's a. Oh. Okay.
Karrigan's so clean.
I was kind of worried about Dust 2 coming into this. It's one that outsiders can definitely play, right? No one's kind of doubting their ability, but to my end, it felt like this was a bit of a punish pick because of how flat FaZe looked on this map yesterday. And while they did look flat on this map yesterday, I don't think that that was like a typical FaZe performance. And I think if you were looking for them to relive that, you were maybe thinking wishfully, as opposed to, you know, acknowledging that FaZe do actually have a very nice kind of repertoire of ideas here on Dust. Very proficient at it. Yeah. Out towards short they go. Brokey, Scouter. Can he rise to the occasion? Carrigan's gonna get one, but it's still Yakinda opening up the round. They deal with Rops on a smoke play, and Buster's gonna flush out that Scouter in the sight. Twist's a long way from playing into this one. Xbox here. You know, we always attribute him as a very, very, like, safe player, and so it stands out the most whenever he makes moves like that. It shows that he feels like he has a bit of a read on how this was going to go. Rops holding the gap in this smoke, but they're already up and over the Xbox, and now have their eyes set on this A-bomb site.
It's a nice off angle, but a flash can neutralize Brokey, and he'll have to drop into spawn. There's good spacing, they can trade this kill even if it is dry. You more commonly want to flash an AWP off of the angle that Brokey's holding, right? That close drop down position. This is far more audacious. It's very Brokey-esque. How will it go? Yakinda v Brokey. Uh-oh. There's the molly. It's in front. Yakinda moves in. Brokey gets that drop. It's perfect. Trying to escape now. Buster's killed Carrigan. In the meantime, and running back between two Molotovs. They savor his life. FaZe smoke a Molotov. Flit still lives. Buster's out long, and he's found a second. Rain on the smoke, and they walk into him, getting stuck in the corner. 2 on 3. Even though James has these rotates on lock, he needs his teammate to get in the bomb site. Buster is winning the round on his own on A. Third kill. Needs to cross, get that bomb off Cat. He's got a long way to run.
Run, Buster, run! Oh, James gonna get it.
Wow.
But will James drop the bomb to Buster in a James classic? No, it looks like he's gonna plant some tag damage to Rops. Lets him know that you can't come, CT, buddy. And that's only gonna leave 1 point of rotation. The short side, Rops yet to frag in this game. And a 1v2. Outsiders will not give away. It's very similar to the pistol that Rops found himself in here. So run out looking for them.
But, you know, there was clearly a lot of respect between the two from Yakinda's interview with Heku at the end of the first map. That was a hit. That connected.
What?
Yep. I don't know how either. Little leggy.
Just like curved the bullet. Yep. It's wanted.
Game ting.
Woo! Twists. Manages to get out. How's he done that? Out like a bandit, and Brokey's there to help him. Oh, another!
Wow.
Like we all expected.
What?
Through the door, headshot, through a smoke, nice and long on the kill feed. Twist has seen a barrel. Oh, bigger isn't always better for James. On the drop down, so he is good to take all this control.
Oh, yeah, respected this time. They've tried to go through that molly a couple, but it's not done them many favors, has it? Often been an AWP on the angle, and Brokey here is no exception. This does look like a cat take, right? The only question is, do we drop down into a mid to B? Right now, the mid to B is getting sold. Our FaZe buy-in. Smokes down, and in come Outsiders.
He's got his left foot in, right foot out. Brokey Koki turns around. There's the first. Any more for the man. Back of the site, tucked in at Goose, and he is brought down low, but he's still fighting. He's still looking to chip away at the Outsiders. Flit is trapped behind Gandalf, and they know about it. Nades go in just to throw the middle finger his way. Buster's on the line. Buster can see Brokey, and Flit's come in with another. Saving this round and leaving it all on Rops again. 1v2. How many of these has he been in now? Can he finally get one over the line?
He's done with cat retakes. He's going round, long mode. And there's at least one player on the chopping block. James, though, he's sharpened his tools. He's watching CT right now. How long does he consider this? How long until he turns around and checks the far angle? He's never going to do it. Rops gets a freebie. Oh, tapping away. Does hit the headshot eventually. Rops needs to move quick, and Flit has dropped in spawn. The last place Rops will expect of him. Looking just above. Thank goodness that molly doesn't tick below, because it was on the mark from where Flit was playing. Rops has to go for the stick. He thinks it's Gandalf, and he couldn't be further from the truth. Flit has won the round. There's simply no time, and the kill. Rops is every day. Really sharp. But yeah, Rops did nothing wrong. He had to get to B, and he didn't.
Nice.
Smoke, yeah, there's no skill to that one either, James, but it doesn't matter because they're going to run wild on the A site anyway. Carrigan drops a smoke, and it goes quite deep, and it doesn't matter when the headshot comes in that quick and clean. 5 on 3, save.
Yeah, this is feeling pretty grueling.
Condiments aside, FaZe have got to catch up. 7-4. And they may or may not win this map. Remains to be seen. Outsiders, they're gonna Tabasco to the A site.
Oh no, come on.
Oh,
hey,
that's it, baby. Get back.
Rops is trying to catch up right now in this game.
I just did that one.
Did you? Oh.
Maybe open your ears.
Sorry. Got a sauce? Rops in mid.
Horseradish.
Okay, let's try it. I
did not give you an easy one.
No, horseradish doesn't work. Over in mid though. Nope.
No, I'm
still
really
don't
trying.
Right, they're up the catwalk. They're up the catwalk with 2, and they're still holding lower tunnels. Ready with the util, ready to go. 45 seconds as they start to lob it in. Brokey, ready at the cross. Little gap for your Kindar, and the bomb's actually going back. Is this a late No, they've got to go away. They don't have tunnels control. You've got to go away, surely. They lose kicker along. Your Kindar got 1 in amidst that. It was actually Rops to trade as quick as lightning, man. Flit and Buster now. 2 versus 4, but they've got 15 seconds, and with the bomb dropped in the tunnels, Buster is saving.
A little B rush. This is great because they've just not really shown any B early, and this is a perfect buy to do it. Nothing to lose. If you do, you go back with a gun round next. Twist, time to step up. Rops is on a rotate. He's going to get smoked out. Twist going to get shot through one. Buster's in the sight, and Rops has something to say.
Up in the window, armed with the AWP. Rops giving it a look in, but that molly, you got to say ta-ta to Rops as he backs out the window. Trying to assemble this boost over the smoke. Here it is, little tiny gaparoo, and
now they heard it. Move!
And boom! And here's the boost, little tiny gap, and it's been disassembled again. They are ready to pop out the window, or outsiders. Kicker's even playing in the doors smoke, and your Kindar's rushed down the window, man. Ooh, he's hungry for more. Spam is good, rain is gone, and Rops wants to save the AWP. Just get the hell out of danger, get the hell out of dodge, but there ain't no dodge in this one. You might be screwed. It's a bit of movement, bit of KZ, that in a lower, but wrapped through the tunnel. James could look to end him. He's not moving, not budging, and Rops dead.
Not been allowed to play in every other single round. He's been snuffed out. Licked fingers putting out the candle. Oh, that's nice. Out long range here, bait and switch. They're not ready for the second man. They never are. Flit, he's trapped behind the blue bin. He needs some help. James here to support. And that smoke might even give Flit a way out, but Psych Rain shoots him through it. James going for smoke shots of his own, but he won't hang around with the AWP and the bomb. His team are in B.
Twists now. This is the moment, and the moment passes us by. Like water in a stream.
That's the bomb mid.
Dead in mid. Oh no, the alarm bells are going off now. Outsiders, what are you gonna do? It's actually been conceded somewhat. Carrigan.
Can you get it?
Could stop this, and he will from the top of middle. Your Kindar. Oh, your Kindar. All alone in the 1v4, and this should just be a formality with the bomb out in no man's land. You're asking a hell of a lot from him here. Brokey up on the door. Will get removed. Don't give him a chance. Hang on a moment. Your Kindar dodges the flash, flicks back. That's a gnarly second. Now just Carrigan and Rain. 20 seconds. He might have to go for kills here. Might not have time to go about getting that bomb. Ollie, that is the ultimate middle finger. You don't even have to fight him. Rain should have just won the round right there with that one Molotov. And your Kindar, just a formality now. There's Carrigan to close 9-6 at the end of that first half. Faze salvaged that final round. We all remember it, Robs. That was one of the closest clutches he got to have. And unable to get many of them over the line. Now moving on to the T side, at least Robs maybe gets a chance to play in this one, Hugo.
You'd hope, you'd really hope. couple of times he threw himself into the meat fryer. He fried some meat, all right. Yakinda's doing the same, and push deep and B. Caught by Rain and Rops. It's the double pistol entry into the site, and now Outsiders get a taste of their own medicine, forced to save.
So I don't need to keep talking you through that. Scout on mid.
45 seconds on the clock, and now there's 1 minute 43 seconds.
No, I don't need a running play-by-play of the time. 1 minute 35 on the clock now. Carrigan dropping the hinge smoke. Mid control taken by Faze. I just realized, oh no, job's kind of redundant. Like, everyone can see what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. That's
all basically all we do.
That's all
like,
it is.
3 up the catwalk, Buster's in the A site.
Yeah, you got to add a little more flair to it, Harry. You sometimes have to get guttural. You have to dig deep.
Okay. Oh, the smoke!
No, wrong time to do it.
Sorry.
It's all about the context. See, a robot couldn't take our jobs over. That's the best part. Had to be a really good robot.
Not yet, but just you wait. Buster in this smoke, waiting patiently. Another one.
Oh,
they're topping up his little defense. Oh, God!
From top to bottom, he falls off.
And that'll be a save again, I reckon. I'll have...
On the force buy rounds where you have very little to lose and you're okay with saving. But, yeah, Outsiders, they'll do it with 4 or 5 rifles, sometimes in gun rounds if they're feeling it. We'll have to see if Faze can outread them in the second half. Carrigan, he's got a good start to the round as he finds Flick trying to cross pit. 5 on 4 taken, and Faze with full control at long.
Oh, Kekinda creeping through the upper tunnels, taking this flank all the way into T-spawn. Kicker, 2 kills to his name right now, and now spotted in a bit of a rough spot, in a bit of a predicament, tries to get out of there. Hello, some utility. Kekinda has, like a Henry Hoover, sucked it all up from the spawn and is now wrapping long. He's not going to get to use the util, but he has scavenged the FAMAS. Look at him go. He's just picking up the scraps. And well, one man's waste is another man's gold.
Full util behind it. Kit on Yakinda. Brokey's got his, fortunately enough. Oh, through the smoke and through the wall. Kindar's picked Rain. It was going to be this A play. Now it's just left down to the long take. Forget the split. Catwalk is gone. Rops is still lurking lower. Does he activate or does he want to try and kill these rotates? That will rely on Faze getting this opening kill. It's a perfect Molotov spreads at the last second. Flick thought he was comfortable. He was not. And so Faze, now the world is their oyster. Can go full Na'Vi, go quiet, recommit late. Also the option to reset B if they want. Rob still has Catwalk where Rain couldn't get it. But he is being wrapped on a timing Yakinda can activate whenever he wants.
K-Cat's dropped down and is now in the prying eyes of this short wrap. They really don't know that it's coming in, and no one's even considering it. Robs gets himself a double. And he's dug Faze out of trouble. Buster moving in. Gets his hands on the AWP, and you know what that means. You'll know what that means.
Surely not.
It's a Save.
That's it.
Really struggling. And like first half, it didn't really feel like it mattered that much. You know, everyone else was doing so well that it kind of just flew under the radar, right? And you could just kind of chalk it up to like, oh, well, everyone else is just killing them first. That's just the nature of it. But now, as we've gotten into this second half, you need one of these players to come back online. It doesn't even have to be both of them. But just a little bit more out of a usual threat like Kicker would go a long way. Yakinda playing the smoke fade. That is cheeky. No! Double! Can't make it a third, but still, he did all he had to do, didn't he? Twists and Brokey, 2 versus 4. They've been asked to step up, and they will deliver that opening kill. Flitz down here in the lower tunnels could complicate matters, could make it weird, could really throw some trickery in as he's dropped the bomb, and now it's all left onto one man. He's just missed the timing at long. They're giving him a second chance. They're giving him a little bit of room, but it's probably all to take it away in just a moment's time. Smoke in the Mid door's gone a little too far. Doesn't really do anything to get that AWP off the angle.
Yeah, and even though Kicker got that timing out long, right, this is the difference. When you're having a game like this, when you're 4 and 13, yeah, he hits a shot, but instead of hanging around and giving Twists away to win this clutch, he just goes to play objective. He goes to firstly save a gun, but also just sit on the bomb and win the round with your team. Sometimes staying alive is as, if not more important than getting a kill. It's just about those numbers, and there are too many for Twist to tango with this round. He's got to waltz his way back to the site. He's looking to get something on the way out here, but he's not winning the round, I can tell you that much. 1v3 with 15 seconds to go, and that's a sick little round out of Yakinda. Twists anymore? No.
Being second, and so they don't really get the value out of that Molotov that they wanted. They couldn't get up short because you were nice and quick to respond with your own one. Now, actually, Outsiders are retaking the catwalk. Flash for Kicker, trying to get him back into the game. However, everybody's blind. They are trading util 1-for-1, and now another molly in it short. Fights at long are happening. It goes even. Rain's still waiting on the catwalk, but is all... I was going to say all alone. He's not. He's got a teammate with him, and a bit of spam goes a long way. Kickert's dead. James got to try do it to him. Up close. What? Rain is clean. Through the smoke and in with the frag. Up the short side.
Be careful. Outsiders may have full loss bonus, but only 2-3 players really with anything to work with. Of course, they're a team that love a save, so... you can imagine when they lose rounds, they keep something from it. Can Yakinda keep the B site alive? He's got to reload. They're running right... oh, he's in the smoke. They're running right by him. They have no idea. Baiting for him is Buster. They seem to have an inkling, and Twist shoots him right through. That's a save, buddy. Yeah, you thought, Kick It. You thought wrong. Get out of there. Keep your guns. And honestly, in this position, yeah, need something new for Outsiders. Faze are starting to pick up pace and get even more confident as they do. Quick out long again is the call. Carrigan with an opener. He just bopped Jame in middle. Carrigan went stone cold last map, and he is going crazy this one. Yeah, okay, snuffed out by Kicker. I did curse him, but this position for Yakinda is beautiful. They have no idea how close Flick is about to spot them. Yakinda pokes up first. Almost a double. Not quite, though. Flick can do it himself as Brokey is very low. King stole that kill, and then he dies. Watch out, boys. You might just be about to give up a little round to Faze again. That can't afford to happen with the openers provided. Rain covering the CT smoke. Brokey gets the stick. It's a big flank for Buster, and Rain's not considering it, but he's tucked in right now. Footsteps will get heard. Flick trying to find this site player, and now he's all that stands.
You have this, and then they're like recommitting to those fights. And I kind of get it, you know, like you had a low HP player for Faze trying to just get the round over and done with, but that's never really been the style of Outsiders. It's always been in the late game, in the late rounds, more aggro, getting punished. This time it's Rops to get it, and Faze, they're in the early 5-on-4.
And yeah, of course they hold off. They wait for a re-aggro. They get it, but Rain just moved off the angle. Yakinda makes it a 4-on-4, and he disappears from middle. Now got to go back to the bomb site. Meanwhile, James is alone. He's getting crossed on right now. The smokes are down. He's behind the smoke. Maybe there's a boost up. Carrigan can't see him yet. He's crouched, but when he jumps into the bomb site, it's a nasty surprise for James. Time to go. Carrigan looking for more, and oh, it's a messy spray. Kicker recovers it. 3-on-3. Forget the plant. Faze have got it in. Flit's been boosted back up. He's chased another kill. There's a chance, but the bomb is not open right now. Brokey's trying to cover the cross. They're going to stick it. They're just going to win the round. There's nothing Faze can do. 5 seconds stick, and it belongs to Outsiders. That is Orky Dorky.
It's the risk you're running with trying to do an open plant. So, I mean, he tried to make the best out of a bad situation, did Faze.
He stuck the plant before Carrigan died. That's really the problem there. He never knew he lost all control of the site. Talking of losing sites, well, B is flavor of the day. Faze are all up in their grill. Yakinda's going to get flashed in, you'd think. There it goes. He won't know. And second one, he will, but they're ready for it. Rain untucks from the car and gives him a showing. Burns kick it in the window, and there's already Carrigan out long just to make matters worse. He won't even give up the kill. He won't even give them a way out. They've won them both easily. Faze have not really been tested in this half, and they just keep it fresh every single time. James, funky shot. He's dead. Hits Carrigan, but gets shot through the wall. What an entry, what a way to begin. Faze looking for 15, 4 kills away. Yakinda, watch that molly, bud. He's going to cross into the orb. Oh, he does kill Rain first, though, and he will escape somehow, some way. Twist looks like he wants to commit through the smoke, and it's almost a perfect kill. In fact, it's not. It's anything but. It's a double up for Kicker. He didn't even see Karrigan at the back. Now just a desperate B-pop, and Buster's got the stoppage, leaving Brokey in a 1v4.
Smooth moves. Ooh, nice flick. Low HP on Yakinda. Don't get ahead of yourselves here. There's still a lot of time. Minute and 5 seconds left to play with. Molly will force Yakinda out, but he's good to win that fight.
And nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is sacred in CS, but if they were ever around to tip the scales one way or the other, it would be this one. Mid to B, I said FaZe have tried everything. They've not tried this. They've crunched B, but never through middle. James' eyes are on the prize.
Oh, they
picked them out the sky.
They've thrown the corridor smokes. Been a while since I've seen them. Kicker, double spam, yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Buster, how are you ready for that? Looking right down, it goes on a double. What? Smoke shots upon smoke shots, and now Karrigan in a 1v4. Oh, buddy.
This would be such a FaZe way.
1v5, by the way.
Yeah, this would be such a FaZe way to lose the series, man. Cooler this round. And even if FaZe win it, they've got to do it back-to-back. They've got to win 2 buys. Outsiders ready with this lower pick. Oh, Jamie's been seen, but he still gets the shot off to Karrigan. And that is the start. That is the beginning. That is how it could come crumbling down.
Yeah, quite the man to lose as well. Karrigan's been influential on these T sides. Often not afraid to throw himself in first, to lead from the front of the pack. Well, now he's got to be summoned via Seance, lead from beyond the grave. Laying up the short side. Ouija board in his back pocket. Does have support from Twists. Bomb's now going back to join them. There is a bit of a lean away from A for outsiders. Don't mistime this, don't get ahead of yourselves. Right now, FaZe have only got cat control to work with. They lob these smokes in. Is it going to be a duck down into CT, or is it the commitment? It looks like the latter. That molly is burning Rain. Oh, dear. He's now low. He's now wounded. Singed. 3rd degree. Moving up. Man at the front. Trying to molly kick her, but it's a little shallow. He's walking on fire. He's walking on the fire, and they don't know. They think it's clear. Kicker waiting as long as he can.
Oh.
Gets himself a double.
No.
And this should be 15 for outside.
It's pistols, it's a MAC-10, it's a couple of rifles, and it's a whole lot of copium.
Oh, yeah. Twists up at the forefront. Holding on to the tunnels is the Rops man. And he is getting pushed. He is getting pressured. Oh, he's back on the angle at least. Yakinda, ready for it, but Rops is going to nail the shot. Is he ready for man number 2? What's behind the door? Buster waiting. Oh my goodness.
What's in the box?
He's going to go back. Doesn't want to throw this one away. Doesn't want to give up the chance to end this in regulation and put this series to bed. Last thing you want to do is feed these ecoing players guns. So he'll hold his nerve, but this B-side's been a problem. It's been a problem over and over again for the outsiders. Buster needs to give us solutions.
Oh.
1 kill, but he can't get out of there. Now they're spilling in. James, pest control's on the line. He's trying to get these guys back under wraps, but they do make it into the site. Rain gets the bomb down. A 3-on-4 retake at B. You've got to attempt it. There's no saving anymore. Is this salvation, or is it overtime?
My goodness. They're really used to these positions. Locked out by Brokey on the door. Dunk onto Robs, 2-on-3. It's still favored for FaZe. Rain's up close. You got to clear him. It's so hard with Brokey taking that first contact. It might be overtime. On a platter, turn from the flash. Rain looks back, but Twist gets the kill. And Jane with a trade. It's too little, too late. It's overtime. First of 4.
Hinge smoked in. Given the illusion that players might be taking catwalk, it throws a big question mark up in middle. Outside is very, very split on this defense, right? Kind of taking a spread approach here. No gambles early on. You know, they weren't putting that past them in the in regulation. Yakinda donning this second orb. Actually aggroing into the tunnels. I mean, this was literally how round 30 fell apart. It was this decision to probe your way in. So he will taper off and just hold this deeper angle.
If Rops peeks,
is
he
on the other
dies.
side, yeah. So this could get bad very, very quickly.
Oh, it certainly might, Harry. It certainly might. It's just down to who takes that first contact, Rops or Brokey. The Latvian duel. Will it matter, or will it be a Baltic blowout? Rops is waiting. There's the flash and a missed shot. Oh, he tries to dive out. Rops picks him out of the sky. Buster does kill the one man on the mid to B, but it's still a B. Forget mid. They are out. Buster. Smoke, no. Flash instead. They're going to just try and cross dry. The smoke comes in late. And Twist, killed by Kicker, who has had an activation late in this game. He has woken up at the right time. Brokey's lurking lower with an AWP. And at least finding nothing tells your team that they're all coming in from middle. He might even try and backstab with an AWP, no less. It's just down to how late is Jame out of spawn. He's finally making that cross. Brokey taking his time, and he takes the shot.
Now he's going to duck out. You at least know you got a 3-on-2 in the site. They deal with the first, and they follow up to Rops. A 2v1. Brokey already back in the tunnels. They got to get on the bomb. Smoke's on it now, Brokey. This isn't going to be easy. They're sticking it, and he just doesn't have a line into the site. Doesn't have an angle. And only.
Yeah, this is a gamble for outsiders. They are so sure it's B right now.
Oh, dear.
This is not the time to be making this gamble either, because Faze are already out of long. Kicker. He's been heroic, but I won't butter your parsnips. This is not one where Kicker should be multi-killing, and he is dead. The poor timing for him, very unlucky as the flash comes out. And as I said, you don't save in this situation. You just go for it. Jame, he's going for it. And he's hit a leg through the smoke. Barely any damage, but it will do nicely. Buster pushing the top side. Rops waiting, and that is given away. Rops just about converts it, dinked in the process. They would love to save, but again, it's not reg. Molly slows it down, and maybe they just keep the AK.
You can go for this.
Do you win it, though?
Probably not, but like hell, you know, you definitely don't win a save, so, you know.
Yeah. Both teams were. Kerrigan's walked out mid.
Skerrigan, here he is.
Spooky.
Ooh, little window jump. Kindar sees it all. He knows what's up. Oh, Jane, right place, right time. On with the AWP and holding for a cat play. Was about to come his way, but that Molly's actually sent them packing. Faze go, all right, we don't like the way that Molly was looking at us. So let's look for an avenue in. Let's try to get this 5-on-4 again, because things get so much easier once we're dealt that opening fight. Grouping now for the B play. It's been a reoccurring problem for the outsiders, has this B bomb site. Yakindar and Buster, top of their team, they need to hold the line. They need to be heroes in this one. Faze are going to deal you a rough old hand as now the push is on. Flashes go in. Yakindar's baited for Buster, but it's only one kill. Yakindar needs to go even. And oh no! The jump and the silencer's off. But James at least reclaimed the 3-on-2, giving them a chance now. Brokey and Rops going against it. They're gonna wait for Jame to get into position. Oh no, they're not. They go ahead of him. They try to run the site down. Kikat's giving this one over. It's just Jame left in the clutch, 1v2. And he knows about the close man, but that's not gonna make dealing with him any easier. They could just swing.
They're taking catwalk with utility. Everyone is here. Kicker's on a late lurk. Kerrigan v Kicker. Not now, but later. First, the meat and potato up on A.
Yakindar sometimes tries to CT drop here. Molly denies it.
Oh, he
will attempt it, but doesn't get down. Kicker dead on the mid push. Rops his AWP. Opens the round and he goes back in for more. Catches Jame. Third for Rops. Can't flick down in time, but he's not needed to do any more than that. It's only Yakindar left now. 1-on-3. They know he's on cat. They've got him pinned in. Faze are about to get this round up onto 18 now, and one away from taking us to a third map.
Yeah, he doesn't even want to save, but Nutsiders paper the round. They've been here before, and they'll be here again. Double pick down mid. That is one way to start.
It doesn't get better than that, right? You really should struggle to lose this round. And Carrigan giving up another kill, right? You know, when you lose two guys like that, very unorthodox, you kind of need to make a bit of a play. You need to try and come in with a big info grab or big backstab, and Carrigan attempts it, but does just make matters worse. Twists and Rain, screw it, go play together, right? At this point, either they come to you or they don't. It's 50-50, right? So just hang out over here at long and hope the outsiders make a bit of a fool of themselves.
Yeah, I mean, they're going the right/wrong way as they do walk into this setup, but 2-on-5, no one's ever won a 2-on-5. Why start now? Twist with the cross. Will miss his shot. That might activate the long play, but that means they walk into Rain, and Twist, oh, he goes back and he won't flick in time. It's going to be Rain getting that kill, and outsiders, they can commit. They've got so much space. There's the fragging.
Okay, kind of ballsy to go at it in the last of overtime, but let's see if they're able to get in. No, God, no one's checked.
Oh my God.
Oh, Twist's only one. The flash did wreck him. Kicker kind of bails them out with that flashbang. And your Kindar late cat lurk, a thing of beauty or a thing of nightmares for Faze. Leaving them now in a 2-on-4. They know they've at least got a slightly weaker B site, but you've got to be worried that this pressure on the backstab could come in whenever. Carrigan running through, trades places with Kicker, and then gets backstabbed. It's all on Brokey now. Up in the window, and not much to get done. He's low on health, and out of the round, out of chances. This one has got double OT written all over it. Oh, dearie me, into the double overtime, and it's a bit of a tune change. Twists at least holds down the B site. That's big. Buster tried to run the smoke. This won't let him in.
Through the smoke, that's cocky, and he wins it. Unbelievable. When you hit double overtime, all the rules go out the window. And Flit just runs down Rain, regrouping with his team now, knowing in the back of Faze's mind they are always going to consider the catwalk and a player being close. Smoke to get Brokey in spawn. He's already here, but he's going nowhere but through it, over it. And he sees nothing. That's good info for Faze. Oh, shot missed, and he's on the chopping block. James jumps up, and he hits a tag. Tries to get optimistic. The nade, perhaps, but James already escaped it. And Flick can late lurk and kill this B-rotate. Bombs up Cap, but right now they're situated for a B-pop, and that's only going to make them commit right through the tunnels now. The site is empty, and the round should be won. The only question is these low players, and Brokey's got his pistol out. Yeah, do it, man. Do it.
I tried to run in, tried to throw a bit of chaos into the mix. Gonna leave it all on Carrick, double kill on the mid players.
It's all about outsiders not telegraphing their intentions. Like, think about some of their pistol rounds, like them defaulting on T Glock rounds, and or you know, running lower, showing B, showing mid, going up cat, and then going back to B. Like, they just keep Faze guessing, and in doing so, they get all of their grenades out. That's why these retakes also don't happen for Faze, because firstly, you know, retakes are really hard on Dust, but also Faze don't have util left. Even in this round, they've got 3 flashes of smoke and a molly, and already it's starting to drip dry. Gaps are being taken. Out long is Kicker, who was like 4 and I want to say 17. Maybe that's too low. 4 and like 15. That's a lovely tap. He's really come back into his own. Has Kicker, good shot though. Put down for a moment, and if Yakinda didn't get that, James did. Robson Twist in a 2-on-4 as the long cross smokes come down, and a missed shot through them, taking fight and now saving. As these double orbs have been expensive, this save is actually somewhat justified, somewhat necessary. And outsiders know that. They're on the hunt.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, you've got all the reason to. It's really only the CT side that can get broken in overtime, right?
Only
and
if you double buy
exactly,
double
normally it hinges on that double AWP investment. And now that you've seen it come through twice, you're like, well, that's it, mate. Their money's on the chopping block. We're going to dedicate literally everyone to hunting this down. And as if this is how they do it. They've boosted James. Try and deal with Twists, drop him back into the tunnel. It's Buster to find him. Just Rops now would love to hold on to the AWP. He's burning. He's burning, and they're running.
Brokey. Brokey. Start off strong, and there's a follow-up for Brokey. More like it. Faze just frag out in middle. Buster, literally, how are you here? Can you silent drop? I don't know if you can from here. He uncrouches in the air, and he does it. He's snuck in. The bomb's on a long road. Brokey has no idea.
Dude, the longer he waits, the bigger payoff this could have, right?
Oh,
you hope he doesn't accidentally end up baiting the bomb to its death, right? I'd like to think he's going to peek ahead of the bomb's arrival, and he is sneaking up. Buster, they just... Brokey's screwed.
He could walk mid, mate. He could walk all the way behind Brokey and go for 2. Like, that would be the mega play.
He's going to just delay this as long as he can, right till the bomb's about to move in. And there we go, taps out Brokey. Brokey never even knows. He's saying, guys, they were in B. How? How did that happen?
2 smokes to shut this out and 2 mollies. Harry, they might win this round to you till Faze have to pop through.
This would be a 2-on-4 as well. This would be one hell of a round. Out of the outsiders, Rain looking like he wants to go through that. Will decide against it. Carrigan's got flashes. That's really all they've got to try and make this happen. Molly could attempt to cut off one of these angles, maybe a smoke in the tunnels, so you can nullify some of these positions. Flashes go over, but they've got to be good. They better be damn good, or else this one could turn against you. Flambo's Buster, they trade the peaks.
In both maps. And Faze keep it up. Or is this them going 0-2 in the group?
I'm nervous, man. If Rain throws this hinge smoke, there is a part of me that thinks that James could nail this shot. And now that part of me is made to look like a fool.
Ow.
Good nade. Carrigan. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, Flit's like, okay, they were there. Guys, they were on catwalk, so he's going to get back into the site.
He's dropping spawn.
Carrigan's going to try and make the drop happen, makes it into CT. He secured this real estate, big position to have Carrigan in. Right,
him.
Nothing could go wrong. Everything could go right. Carrigan's wrapped up close and isn't ready for kicker. Double kill from the CT wraparound.
No.
Buster and Flit are going to hold the fort on B, and there it is. Outsiders lock it in, 2-0.